Workman. Thank you for tuning in. Virginia Tech football had plenty of momentum coming into this game following a great convincing win over NC State. And the Hokies parlayed that success with a 38-31 win over the Duke Blue Devils on the road. After last season's debacle against Duke at home, Virginia Tech came out with a point to prove, and that point was proven. Sure, the Hokies should have won by more in this game, but the most important thing is to come out with the W, and credit once again to the Hokies for coming out and successfully battling adversity. 23 players out, 2 full-time coaches unavailable, including defensive coordinator Justin Hamilton, who 2 games into his tenure as defensive coordinator has still not been able to fulfill his game day duties, unfortunately. It's still a great accomplishment for the Hokies to go out and win against anyone, considering all that they've been through. The big story of this game, of course, is the budding superstar that is Khalil Herbert. Herbert absolutely gashed the Blue Devils today, running for over 200 yards on just 20 carries, and nearly took a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. 2 rushing touchdowns from Herbert, including the put-away score. And Herbert is just simply a remarkable combination of speed and power at running back. I mean, his vision is incredible. The way he gets into the open field, running downhill, remarkable. Just the total package. We might have to start talking about Khalil Herbert as a first-round pick in the upcoming NFL draft. I mentioned before the season started that Virginia Tech did not have a marquee running back since David Wilson many moons ago. But guess what, Hokies? Khalil Herbert is an elite running back, and he is a joy to watch. I can't wait to see how this season progresses. Of course, he already has over 300 yards on the ground this season. So, wonderful game from him. And while Braxton Burmeister did run for 2 touchdowns, his completion rate was not where it needed to be. He went 9 of 25 throwing the ball. He had an interception and a terrible fumble inside the red zone. I personally think Hendon Hooker should start the next game for Virginia Tech. I think the Hokies are better off. I think Burmeister has had his flashes of brilliance, but it's hard to know how good or bad Braxton Burmeister is when Virginia Tech truly has an incompetent offensive coordinator. Brad Cornelsen is the most predictable play caller I've ever seen. And one thing that I've learned from watching Hokie football over the years is when you play not to lose, more often than not, you lose. That wasn't the case today, but Cornelson's play calling was emblematic of cowardice, of a coach who is afraid to put trust in his quarterback to go out and win the game. Thankfully, not an issue when Khalil Herbert is there to bail the team out when the going gets tough. But at the end of the day, you have to take risks. You have to go for the jugular, and Virginia Tech ran the ball way too often on first and second down. There were just so many scenarios where Virginia Tech ran the ball on first down, cloud of dust. Ran the ball on second down, nothing going. And then on third down, you're backed up way behind the sticks. It's creating an unnecessary uphill battle for the offense, and it is a way of thinking that must be rectified in order for the Justin Fuente era to truly be considered a success for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Now, defensively, surprise, surprise, the human Hokie stone, Rayshard Ashby, leading the Hokies with 10 tackles. Chamari Connor, the only normal starter in the secondary, going out and delivering a great performance as well. And what a wonderful sighting seeing redshirt sophomore Tyler Matheny get a nice interception return of his own in the first half. So major kudos to the defense for getting it done. Of course, they had their moments of struggle. There were times where Duke was really moving the ball effectively. You don't want to give up over 30 points to Duke. The defense did its job, and that was to give up less points than the offense scored. So still plenty of room for improvement on that side of the ball. Same can be said for offense, but all in all, the Hokies are 2-0 and 2-0 in the ACC. So they will go and battle UNC next week, and I can't wait to see how Virginia Tech performs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe to my channel.